I see the evidence of God's nature in me. I see him bleeding through. He's been hidden for so long, his divine nature lying dormant within me, waiting to be let out. But yesterday, I saw him peeking through, revealing himself. And it reminded me of that moment in Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar was astonished. He expected destruction, expected the fire to do its work. But instead he saw something that made him rise to his feet in awe. "Did we not throw 3 men into the fire?" he asked. "But I see 4 men walking in the midst of the fire, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God." That's how it felt, like the 4th man, Jesus, stepping through the flames of my own limitations, revealing himself in the middle of my ordinary day. For so long, his presence has been like a static, flickering image on an old black and white television, unclear and nebulous. But now, the picture is stabilizing. The lines are sharpening. The form is becoming clearer. He is stepping forward boldly, no longer faint or hidden, no longer a whisper of a cloud. He is in the fire with me. I saw him yesterday as he bled through me, walked through my walls, and made himself manifest to Julie. He smiled at her through me, joy spilling out as he looked at her, a person craving to be seen, to matter. Her dementia may have robbed her of dignity, of her memories, her family, her loved ones. But yesterday, his sweetness restored her. It was gentle. It was kind. He hugged her, loved on her, and she knew she mattered. Her face lit up. Her eyes sparkled, and she smiled wide as she wrapped her arms around his presence in me. "I matter," she seemed to say. "My dignity is restored." Then there was June, the little tiger who had left her mark on me before. Yesterday, she had an encounter with Jesus. He didn't remember her past. He wasn't thinking of her scars or defiance. He was just happy she was doing better. He sat with her at lunch, his eyes soft, gazing at her as she watched others. There was relief in his presence, a joy that bubbled up as her strength returned to her legs. He laughed at her stubbornness, her refusal to take her meds, her wildcat spirit that refused to be tamed. He saw her fight, not as rebellion, but as life returning to her, and he loved her for it. And then there was Donna. My heart melted as I watched her. She was busy, too busy, her shoulders sagging, her energy spent. She was in the kitchen making meals, at the med cart passing medications, in the rooms getting residents ready for the day. This isn't how I plan to spend the last years before retirement, her face seemed to say. I couldn't just stand by. I knew I had to help. Sandra needed to be cleaned up. Good, I thought. I'll take care of it. My heart leaped at the opportunity to bring relief, and I was rewarded with the look on Donna's face, her muscles relaxing, her burden lifted just a little, one less thing for her to carry. It wasn't me in those moments. It was him, the 4th man, walking with me in the fire of my own weaknesses, revealing his divine nature in ways I couldn't conjure on my own. He is the stillness in the storm, the smile that restores dignity, the patience that loves through rebellion, the strength that lightens the burden. And yesterday I saw him, not faint, not distant, but clear, vivid, undeniable.